3, 2, 1.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. Let's start this off with: if you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. And something near and dear tomorrow: 22 veterans die a day to PTSD suicide. So if you know someone suffering from depression, suffering from anxiety, please give them a call, reach out to them, let them know you care about them. Just let them know that they're still important in your life. That could possibly save their lives. Now let's go back. When B-Rad first started this, I decided to go with Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. I was putting random, just random, what do you call it? Just random descriptions or labels, however you search the search engine for, you got to put a title. Random titles. I was putting random titles. That's what I'm trying to say. Random titles on my YouTube videos, and I decided to let's get drunk with B-Rad. I don't really get drunk. Well, at least not while I'm doing these. I don't think anything less of me. But I stepped up my game a little bit, started doing a little bit of editing and everything, trying to grow this page. So it's my passion to share things with you. I like to have fun with this. Nobody's opinion is wrong. Nobody's opinion's totally right. Beer and flavors and stuff are very subjectable. Foods, stuff like that, are subjectable to people who actually taste them and stuff. One person might have a different opinion of another. So if I give a beer a bad review or a good review, whether or not, go out there and try it yourself. I'm just driving that truck down that road, trying to get you to a destination that you may enjoy. Hopefully, either that or steers you away. I'm your search engine. Okay, now let's go. All right, we're back, or switching back to today's time frame, and I got a beer for you today. Miss B-Rad stepped out. Everyone's pretty silent in the house, so I thought I'd do a beer review. This beer comes from, I've already done a couple of them, I believe. They hit me up on the Untapped app, or they at least give what's called a toast. And Left Coast, this video is just for you guys. I appreciate the acknowledgement, but I'd really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and watch my videos. That'd be great. I give you my honest opinion. Hopefully it helps you. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you think I'm just some type of whack job that doesn't know what he's doing. But let me tell you what, I can tell you this much. As a Marine, I take everything to heart, and I try to excel the best at everything. So getting into this beer drinking and doing an appropriate review has been something passionate. I've researched places and stuff like that. I've tried to get, and I will get into the better beer, the better way of doing things, like the correct glass and stuff like that. Maybe trying to find the most flavorful way, taste and stuff, to give a review for. And there's a lot of beer reviews out there. Great guys, maybe a gal. I do know someone on Instagram that just, they sit there and they do this, and then they got like 1 million followers, but it's also a female. And I'm not, I could showcase this beer. Whoa, my eyes are up here, not right here. Yeah. Let's get down to this. I've got Left Coast Brewery today. We've done some, god dang camera guy. I've done some reviews for Left Coast Brewery, and they've been very. I've had no problems with this brewery at all. Delicious product. I love the way they package stuff. They got a lot of talent in San Clemente, California. And there's a lot of competition in California. I've noticed there's a lot of competition in the Colorado area as far as craft breweries go. But you know what? I think if you're good at something and you excel in it, why not? Obviously, in Dudok, Kansas, for a beer to make it from San Clemente, California, over to Dudok, Kansas, they must be doing something right, because there's a lot of beers I cannot get a hold of. Some people say, "Hey, could you get this beer?" Blah 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 blah. I would love to get that beer. The only way I can get that beer is if you send it to me, and if you leave me a message, I would be more than happy to give you my address for you to send me that beer or hint salsa. All right. Today I've got the Left Coast Brewery Company, San Clemente, California. This beer rates in right at 6.5% alcohol by volume. It's called Galaxy Supernova Indian Pale Ale. And of course, what I love is they've got a little story on the back. And a lot of these do. And I love hearing it, or the little take on whatever they got going. Single hop IPA highlights Galaxy hops developed and exclusively grown in Australia. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Exclusively grown in Australia, the down under. I wonder if the Ozman, tag the freaking Ozman, see if he'll give a review on this. Premium two-row pale malted barley and a copious amount of Galaxy hops. The Galaxy hops created a peach, passion fruit, and a tropical fruit aroma and flavor. Finishes dry and crisp, family owned and operated in the iconic surfside town of San Clemente. People that go left are in the right mind. IBU's 53.9. I love it. Let's get on with the packaging here. Okay, they've got, to me, I can feel it. It's vinyl wrap around the can, which I kind of love, because it gives people, you can virtually put whatever you want on a can. Galaxy Supernova. I like the font. I like everything about it. Okay, it's got a nice, cool can, and that's actually what caught my eye. I'm not going to steer away from a beer normally, but if you have a nice can and everything, catches my eye, and then I pick it up and I look at it and start reading. So Left Coast Brewery, you're doing something in my eyes that's fucking a good job. I dabble in a little art myself. I'm not an art artist, but I like to think some of my paintings over here are a little creative. It took me a little while to develop that style of it's called water drop. Oh, let's see how she pours. All right, we got a 16-ounce tall boy can. Ooh, yeah, look at that. It's got a nice head on it. Small bubbles, not dissipating at all. It's got a real hazy look to it for an IPA, which is all right. Oh man, I can smell all the different fruits in here. It's got like I don't know, like an orangey citrus type of grapefruit. It said there was passion fruit in this. Of course, you still have that aroma of the hop in it, and it just smells freaking delicious. It smells like a dessert or something. It really does. Let's give her a sip. It says it finishes dry. I'm not going to say it finishes dry at all. I mean, as dry as a hoppy aftertaste in your mouth, yeah. But with IPAs, that's kind of that's what I like. I like that hoppiness. I'm a hop guy. I love the way hops taste, and there's so many different varieties of hops out there, and it's just how you put them all together and how your recipe goes. I mean, is what makes beer brewing such a versatile industry. There's just so many creations someone can come up with. It's virtually, I think it's pretty much unlimitless. That's in my eyes. I know it's not, but um, the sky's the limit for this craft brewing industry. I think, you have these brewers that come in, they've got these ideas and they got these recipes, and it's not overnight that these guys came up with these creations. It took several probably fails. And what I learned in my psychology class is fail, first attempt in learning. So these guys have their first attempts in learning, and then you got someone who comes in and packages this. Nice job, the collaboration between the two. Obviously, very good cohesion between the owner, the brewmaster, and whoever designs the artwork for all this. Great product, and I really got to give Left Coast their due because they sell a lot of their product, and all I have is this Untapped app, which will save you 20%. This Untapped app is more than just an app. It keeps track of your beers if you scan them. Keeps track of, like, I have 42 beers on there. It also keeps track of like nearby venues such as like old Chicago. They got some, they're putting something new on tap. So if you want to enjoy that, go sit down and have some old Chicago, or I think Wichita Brewery here does it. There's a lot of places to do it, but one thing I did find out is, and I'm going to say this, Jacob's Liquor is on the app, and I stopped in there the other day to get some beer, and they don't offer the discount with the Untapped app. So to me, I don't know why you're on the Untapped app if you're just going to not save your customers, 10, 20%, whatever it is. Which, like I said, just because I'm a veteran or any other thing, I'm not asking for that app, but it is kind of nice to say, hey, oh, you got the Untapped app, not everyone's going to have it. So, if they have it, it's just kind of nice to me. It's kind of nice to have it offered anyhow. Like I said, in my older age, I kind of get to be a little chintzy with my money and try to save money. So I look for any way to save, and if I can save money, I can save money. If not, oh well. And let's talk about the price of these beers. The price of these beers run from anywhere from about $2.65 on up to $12.99 is what I paid, and they actually go up even higher than that. So be careful out there. You could get a 4-pack, 6-pack, or whatever, and it might be a little bit more than you expect. But there are very affordable beers out there, and I've done some beer reviews on cheap beers that are very flavorful and just a decent beer to drink. So with that, you're in a bar in San Clemente, California. You're drinking the Left Coast Galaxy Supernova, all right, and you're in the bar minding your own business, and you get Gary Beckner, all right. Well, you get Gary Beckner, and I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to see about chugging this beer and see if you'll win that bet. You're going to take a win or take a loss, one of the two. We're going to see. So I will let you know. We're going to do the chuggability test. Woo! Nice. It's got that nice hop with the fruit flavors in it, and the you got a little bit of malt. It's a nice flavorful beer. Left Coast Brewing, keep it up. I have not been disappointed by any of your beers so far, and a lot of them I haven't been. There's just so many good beers out there. Is how I feel. I'm not even a stout man, or a porter, but hey, there's been some good ones out there. The creativity shows in these beers through the brewmasters and through the people that just help create them. So with that let's get on to. I'd like to say thanks to all the men and women that sacrifice their lives for this great country. I love America, and I hope you fucking love America too. All right. What should we get? I'm going to go with the Lead Slingers today. Lead Slinger, a veteran-owned and operated business. Speaking of great packaging, I love the way, they got the special, and this ain't a Lead Slinger review, but I just love pointing this out. They got a, blue line for the police, special, because there's a lot of veteran police officers out there. And then in the background, you can see they got the flag, and they put different backgrounds in the rye whiskey, the cinnamon whiskey, and the rum whiskey. It's just kind of cool. I think very attention to detail. What would you expect anything less from a veteran-owned and operated business? So to our fallen brothers and sisters, and of course always to Chesty Puller wherever you are. Doesn't doesn't do too bad with an IPA, but I think I've said that before. Nice. So if you're drinking some cold ones, you want to sip a little whiskey, there's nothing wrong with sipping a little bourbon with an IPA. They complement each other pretty nicely. I want to thank everyone who watches my videos. Of course, my number one YouTube fan, Brad Lance, my brother from Somalia. And of course, Scott Losky, always, another brother from Somalia. It's just I didn't serve with him in Somalia. He served with somebody else. And of course, some of my other Marine Corps brothers, um, Brad Lance, or well, of course, Brad Lance, gosh dang, Corlock, Ricardo Castro, Schroeder, Lawson, Ruiz, Reyes, Diaz, Maynard. It goes on. Thank you guys very much, my Marine Corps family. And of course, gosh dang it, Aeroplanes, thank you guys very much for throwing me a like here and there on B-Rad's Business Reviews. If you guys, on Facebook, I've got a little page called B-Rad's Business Reviews. I go around, I try to give businesses their due that do good business, and I will put you on blast if you do bad business. Because it seems to me when I go into a business, if anyone's going to get bad service, it's going to be me. So if I get good service, hey, and they have a good product, I'm going to share it with you, just like I'm sharing my beer reviews with you guys. Hopefully it tips you off to something great. So check out B-Rad's Business Reviews. Also give me a subscribe, please. Special thanks to Mark Jackson. He had a beer request. Mark Jackson, I will get that beer request here. I don't know. I'll inbox you whenever I get it and give the review on the beer. So thank you very much. I appreciate all the suggestions with this beer. Hoorah.